Since it's Black History Month for the month of February, and the month is almost over with since February is the shortest month of the year, good Lord, I thought about doing my top 10 black cartoon characters for the sake of Black History Month. And throughout the cartoon industry, we have had loads of cool and funny, down-to-earth characters, especially black characters. So, no further ado, here's my top 10 black cartoon characters. Starting off at number 10, Susanna Yvonne Carmichael, mainly known as Susie for short, of Rugrats. I figure I have Susie in the top 10 since growing up I was a Rugrats fan. Basically a Rugrats fanatic. I always liked Susie since she's such a kind, competitive, and fun-loving girl. She's also supportive and intelligent for her age. I also love Susie's energetic, optimistic, and quick to offer friendly advice to the Rugrats. Number 9, Gerald Martin Johansen of Hey Arnold. We all remember him as Arnold's best friend. What I like about Gerald is his cool, friendly, and easygoing personality. He is also very caring and a loyal friend. Gerald can also be the voice of reason. Number 8, Virgil Ovid Hawkins, also known as Static Shock from the same title show, Static Shock. Virgil Hawkins, he's a cool teenager, and what's even cooler is that he is a superhero known as Static Shock. Plus, I love when he says, "I put a shock to your system." Love it. Love it. Number 7, Abigail Lincoln, mainly known as number 5 of Codename Kids Next Door. She's intelligent, laid back, cool, calm, responsible, book smart, and funny. Okay? And I just love the fact that she's voiced by Cree Summer from A Different World. And Cree Summer is also voiced by Susie. I think Cree Summer just perfect when providing the voice of Susie and number 5. Not to mention, she's also the voice of number 5's older sister, Cree. And it would make sense because number 5's sister name is Cree, and Cree, she's named after Cree Summer. So that's even cooler. Number 5, she is so funny. When she says, "Are you crazy? Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe this, y'all." Number 6, Craig Ichibod Williams of Craig of the Creek. He's a very imaginative kid who remains grounded in reality when necessary. He also has a way of defending others and standing up to bullies. I can relate to Craig when it comes to having a big head. I have a big head, and there are plenty of people out there who have big heads. For the people who have big heads, do not be ashamed of your big head. Embrace it. And for people teasing them and making fun of those people who have big heads, why are you doing that? Okay, everybody can't have a big head. Some people have small heads. Some people have big heads. It is what it is. Okay, you having a big head, that just means you have a lot of knowledge. But yeah, Craig, he gets really sensitive when people tend to talk about his big head. Just like in the Breaking the Ice episode where he gets stuck with Vanessa, who's primarily known as Wildernessa. She had to tell him the truth about him having a big head, as if Craig was not aware of it. Craig, embrace your big-headedness. That just means you have a lot of knowledge, since you are smart. You know, at first I couldn't stand Wildernessa. I just didn't like the fact how the girl just pretty much disrespected Craig, talking about, "Oh, you don't know anything about animals. Clearly, you don't know anything about anything. You don't know anything about a lot of things." It was just so annoying. She just came off as such a know-it-all. It's like, why are you putting down Craig like this? "Oh, you don't know anything about animals, Craig." Well, you don't know when to shut up. You don't know how annoying you are when you say things to Craig like that. That's why I'm so glad that Craig had enough of it and he told her off before he went outside in the cold. Get her, Craig. That's what I'm talking about. Have some backbone, Craig. Oh, man, it was so great that he finally told her off. Because I was praying that one episode he will finally give it to Wilderness, and he finally did. That's what I'm talking about, Craig. They seem to get along now, especially since she has a crush on Craig. Moving on to number 5, Cyborg. Not from Teen Titans Go, obviously. The original Teen Titans, Cyborg. Cyborg in Teen Titans is an outgoing, cool, and fun-loving character who enjoys life, since his friends consider him a person, not a freak. Cyborg is also an upbeat, smart, funny, and cheerful character, but can be serious and heroic when he needs to be. We also can't forget about Cyborg's love for video games, tinkering with technological gizmos, and eating. I mean, look at the way he is chowing down on those baby back ribs. Who doesn't love to eat? Eating is good. And who doesn't love his catchphrase, Booyah! Number 4, Riley Freeman of the Boondocks. What can I say about Riley? Riley is so funny, especially with him embracing the stereotypical gangster lifestyle. Moving on to number 3, Huey Freeman, Riley's big brother, also of the Boondocks. He is a highly intelligent 10-year-old who rarely smiles and laughs. I like Huey. I like how down to earth and laid back he is. And Huey can be funny too. You know, in season 1, he was more outspoken and had like a lot of attitude. Like in that Christmas episode, he was upset with them kids where he asked them, "Do I look like Charlie Brown?" I said, "Do I look like Charlie Brown?" And then I just love how he told the kids, Quincy Jones is not going to help you. No, he's not. Huey is just awesome. Okay, but ever since like season 1, Huey has slowly become more mature, more laid back, and he started to really not talk as much. I think most people like the season 1 version of Huey more than the later seasons. I mean, I like Huey regardless, but I wish he would have continued being more outspoken though. Then there was that one episode where he was like effing with Riley about him possibly being gay. Oh, that was so funny how he was effing with Riley. Oh, that was so awesome. And then Riley's like, "Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up." Oh man. But yeah, Huey, he rarely smiled and laughed. He was pretty much like Mandy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. But the thing is, Mandy at times would smile in the earlier seasons of Billy and Mandy. Now, she didn't laugh. But the difference is, at least Huey is actually a nice person. And he's just laid back and down to earth. He's not mean and evil like Mandy. So, there's that. Number 2, Cleveland Brown of Family Guy and The Cleveland Show. And a lot of people say that I sound like. So why not? I mean, it's not a top 10 black cartoons characters video without Cleveland Brown himself. I mean, Cleveland, I think, is a down-to-earth character. He's funny. Known for his catchphrases like, "Ooh, that's nasty." And the whole, "No, no, 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 no." Whenever he fell out of the bathtub due to Peter shenanigans. What the hell? Oh man, Cleveland is awesome and he rocks. Who wouldn't want to have Cleveland Brown as a friend? And lastly, number 1. This was pretty much a two-way tie with Owen and Dracula from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Okay? Billy and Mandy has a lot of funny characters, and these two, they take the cake. Okay, I love Erwin. I just love how he says the yo slang, and he's just funny. He's just an awesome character on Billy and Mandy. I always liked Erwin. And I love Dracula, okay? I am so glad Billy and Mandy introduced Dracula. Okay? Dracula is awesome. He's so freaking funny. He cracks me up how he calls Grim Skeleton Man. I mean, it's sad that he doesn't know Grim's name by heart, but it's just so funny he calls him Skeleton Man. And he goes around calling people dummies. Like he Red Fox from Sanford and Son. And in fact, Dracula is based off of Red Fox's character of Sanford and Son, which makes sense because he has a Red Fox feel to himself. And with him going around calling people dummies. Your name is Dummy! And Dracula does not like when people tell him what to do. Dracula Bone know what to do. But you don't tell Dracula what to do. Dracula thinks you a dummy. Dracula's so awesome, man. He's just so freaking funny. I just love how he's just a combination of Blackula and Red Fox. These two just make me laugh my butt off, man. They're awesome. And they deserve to be on this list. And it was just hard. So I'm like, I got to have them as a two-way tie. So anyways, this has been my top 10 black cartoon characters video. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's also some honorable mentions, obviously. Monique, Kim Possible's best friend. There's Trixie from American Dragon Jade Long. Jessica of Craig of the Creek. Tucker of Danny Phantom. DJ and Lashana of the Total Drama series. Bumblebee. Penny Proud. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoy. See you later.